What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Cuddle with Purpose show. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the recent controversy surrounding Texas rapper Sauce Walka and his comments about his dating preferences. So let's get right into this topic of conversation. First and foremost, let me just address is that our YouTube channel is centered around positive influence, positive energy, right? But we definitely like to tackle or like to communicate about different topics that relates to the content that we like to share on our social media page. Do me a huge favor, man. We have over 25,000 subscribers, over 25,000 subscribers. We're building something great here. I appreciate it. I believe it's something that a lot of my subscribers like my content that I put out on our platform on a consistent basis. Continue to support us, man. We're growing, man. We like to be forthright. We like to be upfront, but we like to talk about things dealing with love and marriage. We like to talk about music. We like to talk about things that's going to push us forward and to talk about things that are controversial with our culture. Okay. So that's why I wanted to talk about the situation with this rapper, Texas rapper Sauce Walka, when he has gotten a lot of pushback over his comments and his remarks about why he chooses to date white women rather than black women. And when he made those comments, he was on a podcast. It caused quite a stir in the community and it sparked a heated debate. Let me say this. Do I agree with Sauce Walka? No, I don't agree with Sauce Walka. But he has that right to that preference of women that he wants to date. So I'm not bashing him. What we're doing is I want to spark a conversation. And I want you to not only like this video, please smash that like button. Let YouTube know that we're alive and we're upcoming and we're growing with the content that we're talking about on my YouTube channel. But what I want to delve in a little bit is I want you to comment in the section is that do you have a problem with what the Texas rapper Sauce Walka has said? If you're just joining us on this live, Texas rapper Sauce Walka recently faced a lot of pushback for his remarks about why he chooses to date white women rather than black women. And when he made that statement, it was like he was discrediting black women. And he said that it caused a lot of stir in the community and sparked a heated debate. It got so bad at one time that he even made a comment and he doubled down a little bit on his statement. And this is what he said. He said, "Look, y'all, I gotta address this. I understand there's been a lot of talk about my dating preferences, but let me make it clear. I value people based on their character, not their race. Love knows no boundaries." This is what his comments. He went on to say, "And I have had meaningful connections with women from all different backgrounds." He went on to say, is that Sauce Walka defended his choices by emphasizing that he believes love should not be limited by race or ethnicity. And these are the comments from the Texas rapper, but I want to kind of delve a little bit and more into it. If you're going to make a statement like that, you have to understand number one, numero uno, is that you're going to get pushback from your statements, particularly from black women, because you are a black man. And when you made that statement, it's almost like you was coming from a standpoint is that white women is better than black women. Now understand, people going to have their belief systems. And I respect that. If you don't have to respect it, but at the end of the day, he is his own man and he has that right to have his preference of what type of ethnic women he wants to date. But understand this, there's a flip side to that. When you do have such a strong opinionated of your dating preferences, there are going to be pushback, and especially when you make those comments publicly, people quite naturally are going to come out and talk about their displeasure or their agreement with you in your statement, good or bad. So Sauce Walka addressed the backlash and defended his dating choices, stating that he values individuals based on their character rather than their race or ethnicity. And that is very important. You know, when you are in a dating pool, one of the things that you need to be looking at is the character. Is the character of the person that you're dating? Is it in line with your purpose, right? Is it in line with who you are? Now, we all understand people come from different backgrounds, people come from different belief systems. But let me be very clear when I say this. You also want to make sure that you're dating someone who's going to have the same beliefs, at least a little bit as you, and who has the same type of moxie or character traits that you want to possess in the person that you're dating. Now, let's kind of break this down in another bullet point. The rapper explained that his attraction to women of different races is based on his personal experiences and connections, emphasizing that love should not be limited by race. Is he right? Yeah, he's right. Now, whether you agree with him or not, or whether you can say that he had someone or he kind of like took a look back at what he had said in his initial comments, but then he came back. Does he has that right? He definitely does. Listen, nobody is not perfect. We all have said something that maybe we wasn't thinking properly, but once we actually look back and then look at other people's viewpoints, he probably took a step back and he said, well, let me kind of just address it from this perspective. You know, his life is his life and his experience is his experience. Now, Sauce Walka acknowledged that his comments sparked controversy and acknowledged the importance of promoting unity and understanding within the Black community. Now, he also emphasized the need to prioritize love and respect for all individuals, regardless of their racial or ethnic background. Now, let me be very clear in this, what I'm about to say. Just because a Black man has a preference that he wants to date a white woman or a white woman doesn't make him like he's letting the Black community down. Understand, you know, I get people, you know, on a lot of content that I've posted on our YouTube, and you can also follow us on Instagram as well and on TikTok, Cuddle with Purpose, is that there has been a lot of people that have made statements, and their statements have been centered around, well, you know what I'm saying, no, look at Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is dating a white woman, and look in the situation that he's in. He's getting sued for $30 million. That's what he gets for dating a white woman. You know, yeah, that can be your perspective or viewpoint on it. But let me be very clear. You understood and understand that Tiger Woods years ago had stated that he doesn't classify himself as being a Black man. His mom is from a different ethnic background. Now, his dad was Black, but his mom is different. And that's his choice. He has that right. And if he has a preference of a type of women that he wants to date, that's his perspective. That's what he wants to do. Now, going back into the story with Sauce Walka, when he first made his initial statements, yes, it came off as kind of rude. It came off as disrespectful because he made a statement and saying that in his experience, he said that white women are better than Black women. And when you make such a bold statement like that, you bet your bottom dollar, you better believe Black women and Black men are going to come out against that statement, and they're going to express their viewpoints, which they do have that right. Now, let me kind of get back to the story at hand. Now, the rapper's response sparked discussions about interracial dating, preferences and the complexity surrounding personal preferences and social expectations. Now, let me kind of break that down. Now, I understand is that we're still living in a country where race is looked down upon. We're still living in a country that there where people do judge you by who you're dating. You still living in a country where race is, is still a problem within the United States of America. But let's be clear, should that stop you from dating outside your race? No, you still have the right to date outside your race if you choose to do so. Let me tell you something, man. I'm a firm believer that you're not born with hate. You're not born with hate. I believe when you hate someone based off on their skin color, you had to be groomed. You had to be taught to hate someone. So we have to get out of this ideology thinking that black men should date only black women and that black women should date only white men. We have to stop looking at color and understand there are so many other things that we need to be looking at when we're talking about going into the dating realm. How's the person's character? How's the person's credit score, if that's important to you? How is the person handling their finances? How is the person's health? How is the person is able to respect and support you? These are the most important things that we need to be focusing on when you're talking about relationships. Now, in this incident with the Texas rapper, this rapper's response sparks discussion about interracial dating preferences, and it really brings different complexities in regards to should a black man date a white woman? Why that there are some black women have a problem with a black man dating a white woman, or vice versa? Put it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have a problem when a black man steps outside of his race and dates a white woman? And to my black men, do you have a problem if a black woman dates outside her race and dates a white man? Put it in the comment section. Don't forget to like on this video, okay? Now, this incident highlights the ongoing dialogue about racial dynamics and dating preferences within the entertainment industry and broader society. As you can see, we have seen it on a high level when it comes to professional sports. We have a lot of black men that play professional sports that end up dating white women, they end up having children with white women, and they end up getting married with a white woman. And, it can be for different reasons. But let me be very clear. We don't have a right to dictate who they should date. That is their preference. We can talk about it all day long and you can have your opinion about it. But at the end of the day, a black man or a black woman has their right to date whoever they feel that they choose to date, especially if they feel is that they are in line with their purpose on who they want in their life and who they decide to create a family with. Now, Sauce Walka's comments generated mixed emotions, with some expressing support for his freedom to choose his romantic partners, while others, as I mentioned earlier in this video, criticized his statements as perpetuating harmful stereotypes or preferences based on colorism. Is colorism a thing? Absolutely it is. Should it be discussed? Absolutely it should. Colorism is something that is very important and is very prevalent in our society. You have people that get chosen based off on how light skinned they are. You have people that are on that put certain people in high regard based off on the color of their skin. It is a proven fact. Now, when we're talking about Sauce Walka's situation, he's talking about his preference of who he rather date. Now, he said he has dated different people from different backgrounds. He's giving you his honest truth. He's also said by his experience. That's a very important key to listen to. with his experience, he says that he rather dates white women rather than black women. Now, I know it's going to piss a lot of black women off. Black women, I support you. But what I'm saying to you, his life experiences is his life experiences. You don't have to like it. This is a free country. You can voice your opinion about it. But at the end of the day, that's not going to change who he decides to be in a relationship with. Last but not least, let me express this point. The incident serves as a constant reminder of the importance of open and respectful conversations about race, relationships, and personal preferences, striving for inclusivity and understanding. We have to understand that when we talk about very touchy topics like this, it's a way that we go about it. Also, often when I look in the comment section on a lot of my videos, I hear different people debating, and some of the comments are disrespectful. Some of the comments is belittling other people. Now, I don't condone belittling someone to get your point across on my channel. So what I implore with all my subscribers is I give you full opportunity to post what you want to post, but do it in a respectful manner, because at the end of the day, man, if we don't have any type of moxie or any type of attitude or positive attitude about ourselves and understanding there is a way to tackle a conversation, there's a way to have morals in a conversation, there's a way to have an open mind in a conversation, there's a way to respect another person's opinion without cutting him down, is very important to me. And that's what Cuddle with Purpose is all about, is giving everyone an open platform to be able to give your viewpoints, but doing it in a respectful way. Now, Sauce Walker's comments at the end of the day in my closing is his life experiences. Sauce Walker can date anybody that he chooses. Sauce Walker can say, or should be able to say, that in his experience, he has had better experience with white women rather than black women. Is it a knock on black women? That's just a one man's viewpoint. It's so many other black men that love black women and has no issue with black women. So let's put the thing in retrospective and don't just get down on him and just based off or because he's not having the same ideology or the same life experiences as you. Understand there's always two sides to a coin, and understand that his life experiences is different from yours. Do me a favor, man. Y'all make sure that y'all like this button if you like the content, if you like the topic of conversation on what I've talked about with the Texas rapper Sauce Walker and his perspectives or ideologies on his dating preferences. If you like it, and if you thought it was respectful, if you thought I brought up some good points, please like this video. It is free for you to do so. It costs you nothing to like it. And also engage. Let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts about the Texas rapper Sauce Walker on his dating preferences? And let me know in the comment sections. Until next time, y'all stay tuned and take care.